style the car was. It certainly was a significant gain that they made, and of course now they've found a direction for the Grand Prix itself on Sunday afternoon. On certain parts of the circuit, with this camera looking into Michael Schumacher's face, you get a view of his eyes, and it's just the look on a Grand Prix driver's eyes. They never blink. The eyes are even more wide open than when you see them standing around pits. Schumacher on his 9th lap, exiting the seafront chicane. And the speed, observers around the circuit have said, you know, what is so impressive about Schumacher and his Benetton is the entry speed into corners. He just carries so much speed. It's awesome. Other cars are much slower in. They try to hit the throttle probably too early and too much. Schumacher, when he gets on the throttle, probably only half throttle. Certainly on the exit, there a little bit more than half. That's an 18.560. Absolutely stunning. You've just seen a very special lap from Michael Schumacher. It was beautiful to watch.
An 18.560, 0.9 of a second faster than anybody else here this afternoon in Monaco.
I've only one word to say, that is, it was sublime.
So Michael's backed off. There we see the classification. 118.560. Then Mika Häkkinen, a 119.488. Then Gerhard Berger, a 119.958. Then Damon Hill, a 120.079. Then it's Jean Alesi, a 120.452. Christian Fittipaldi, a 121.053. And there we see Morbidelli, Brundle, Martini and all the rest. But for Michael Schumacher, Mika Häkkinen and Christian Fittipaldi, it's a very good day. But because all those drivers have bettered their best qualifying position ever.
Michael Schumacher absolutely delighted with his first pole position, and very fitting indeed that it should be for him in Monte Carlo. And that, I think, says all there is about the potential of Schumacher and Benetton and Ford. 0.9 of a second faster than an outstanding Mika Häkkinen, who's joining him on the front row of the grid. And while we're all looking at seeing an exciting Grand Prix with only hundredths of seconds between Häkkinen and Schumacher, Schumacher goes and blows the gap and finds almost another second.
You're still going to get into that Santi Vogt first, though, and it's, as you say, John, two very young chargers.
Well, one thing is very clear in my mind. For Mika Häkkinen to win the Grand Prix, he does have to get ahead of Schumacher at the start, and that is no easy task.
So we see Schumacher and Häkkinen on the front row. Then it's Gerhard Berger and Damon Hill on the second. Jean Alesi and Christian Fittipaldi on the third row of the grid. Don't forget, the Sunday morning warm-up will be from 11 to 11:30 on the continent and 10 to 10:30 in the UK. And the race will start at 3:30 and Eurosport will be on air at 3. And we will stay on after the morning warm-up with live interviews from the pits and the paddock. So Michael Schumacher will start from the right front position tomorrow here in Monaco from John Watson and Allard Kalf. We thank Richard Grundy, and we'll see you tomorrow for more Formula One here on Eurosport.